The recent eclipse was not an end, but a beginning, a catalyst setting waves of energy in motion. What unfolds now is not the aftermath, but the prelude to something more significant. Many remain unaware, perceiving this as an ordinary week, while those attuned to subtle shifts sense an awakening. A crucial, often overlooked aspect of the upcoming last quarter moon will profoundly shift perspectives. Everything happening now has purpose. Transformation is underway, though few recognize the cosmic chessboard upon which they stand. Some move blindly as the pieces shift around them, while others, aware of the realignment, navigate forward. The moon's retreat marks a pivotal moment. It reaches its farthest point from both the sun and Earth. Just days after the eclipse disrupted the energetic field, the moon withdraws, creating space and perspective. This celestial distancing mirrors emotional detachment, a time of contemplation where emotions once clear now seem distant echoes. Spiritually, this presents a choice: to cling to comfort or embrace the clarity distance provides. From this vantage point, what emerges? What truly matters? The moon's withdrawal offers a rare perspective shift, making visible what was previously obscured. Once seen, it cannot be unseen. Soon after, the equinox arrives, a fleeting balance between day and night before equilibrium fades. In the northern hemisphere, light ascends. In the south, darkness deepens. Earth divides, and so do we. More than a seasonal change, this is a spiritual divergence, a decisive moment where hesitation carries consequences. Ancient wisdom recognized equinoxes as portals, thresholds where timelines split, choices amplify, and clarity sharpens. This equinox is particularly potent as the moon remains distant, leaving us without an emotional compass. The decision, then, must come from within. There's an unmistakable energy drain in the atmosphere. Not mere fatigue, but a depletion, leaving many exhausted without reason. Conversations feel taxing, even silence weighs heavily. With the moon at its farthest point, an internal vacancy emerges. Some seek meaning within. Others unconsciously latch onto external sources, including you. This goes beyond minor annoyances. Certain individuals unknowingly siphon your energy, leaving you drained. You may find yourself unusually reactive, restless, eager to escape without knowing why. The true culprit isn't stress or exhaustion, but an unnoticed loss of vitality. Guard your energy, for this week tests awareness and boundaries. Who do you allow into your space? Who pulls you into their drama? Once recognized, this dynamic is impossible to ignore. The realization of how much energy has slipped away ensures you'll never relinquish it so easily again. Though the eclipse has passed, its influence lingers. The moon turned crimson, not merely a spectacle, but a cosmic reset, powerful enough to shift destinies. Eclipse effects unfold gradually, not instantly, resonating through time. Reality reshapes itself in waves, closing chapters, dissolving illusions, and catalyzing transformation. Some will feel the ground shifting beneath them, others will suddenly perceive truths that were invisible days prior. If relationships dissolve, unexpected changes arise, or buried emotions surface, this is why. You stand amid the remnants of your former self. The choices made now construct the foundation of your new identity. This transitional window is brief. Cling to what is crumbling, or step toward what is emerging. Straddling both worlds is not an option. The last quarter moon holds an overlooked significance. It is not just a phase between the new and full moon. It is a final warning, a cosmic checkpoint before doors close. There is a reason for the unsettled feeling, the sense of something unresolved. If you have postponed decisions, lingered in unfulfilling circumstances, or convinced yourself there is still time, this is when the universe's patience ends. Energy moves regardless of readiness. hesitation is costly. This explains the unease, the restless anticipation. It is the build-up before a turning point. The last quarter moon is not subtle. It is decisive and uncompromising. If you have prolonged situations beyond their natural course, unfinished chapters, stagnant identities, deferred choices, this is the final moment to act. Once this phase passes, what remains undone stays undone. The risk of hesitation is clear. You cannot hold on and move forward simultaneously. Either release the weight or carry it into the next cycle, where it will only become heavier. By the new moon, you will either be advancing freely or burdened by what was left unresolved. The message you've been avoiding will grow louder until acknowledged. It has been there, a persistent thought, a recurring emotion, a gut instinct ignored. Perhaps it's an unresolved truth, a necessary change postponed. Universal messages don't disappear. They evolve, intensify, and seek new channels to reach you. First comes a whisper, a fleeting thought easily dismissed. Then it appears in conversations, synchronicities, emotional triggers. The unease grows, yet still it is rationalized away. Eventually, the universe stops waiting. It manifests in undeniable shifts, events forcing action, circumstances demanding attention. It may feel like repetitive lessons, but these are opportunities to finally see the truth that has been before you all along. This message is not a burden, but a key, unlocking the next phase, breaking cycles, aligning you with authenticity. Will you listen now, or will life force you to later? Either way, it will be heard. A powerful shift is underway. Most won't notice, but those who do will step into their next level. This is not just another week, but a threshold where past and future converge, where decisions solidify into destiny. The blood moon eclipse has destabilized old structures, and as the equinox nears with the moon distanced from both Earth and Sun, detachment takes hold. Emotions once overpowering begin to dissolve. Attachments once seen as permanent weaken. The fog clears. This is your moment to rewrite the narrative. The energy at play is rare. One can passively let it move by or actively shape it. Focus, intention, and conscious action now will sculpt the coming chapter. The universe listens with an unprecedented receptivity. If you have been waiting for the right moment to commit, to act, to stop hesitating, this is it. The door stands open, the path clear. The only question remains: will you step through?